Hello, and welcome to another episode of You Feel Me Dog Podcast. I'm Travis.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Julia.
I'm Ross.
Yeah. We're talking about Colts this episode, everybody. So,
Colt.
The
what's your
NFL
favorite
team.
Colt? Who is it? Is it Peyton Manning?
Yes.
It's always Peyton Manning.
Always.
I edited the intro and the outro, made it louder in certain parts and stuff. So,
Okay.
I can hear it
I'm
right now
exactly.
in the headphones. It's
How
weird
about
to
that
not hear.
intro?
It's weird to not hear it out loud.
I know.
Yes.
We're wearing our headphones today.
Okay, start us off.
There it goes. It's time.
Colts. When we think of Colts, what's the first thing we can think of?
It's a good one.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. Was there a Colt in that?
Yeah, they joined like a cult.
I didn't know that.
No, it's not Beavis. Well, there is a Beavis and Butthead. I'm thinking of King of the Hill though, where he has to go track Bobby down.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Is this the cult?" And they're like, "No, we're a group of free love and friendship." And he's like, "Yeah, this is
This
it."
is it.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one.
Step one, promising something, right? I mean,
Oh,
Colt 101.
I'm going to shit on them early. The Mormons.
Yeah.
I think like the fundamentalist Mormons, especially.
yeah. I always just think of the classic, like, oh, you're just doing what everyone else does.
Yeah, there's some guy in white, and he's probably got a cross on. It's like upside down, probably. You know what I mean?
Charles Manson, right?
Oh,
I do
fuck.
think of Charles Manson.
Yeah.
I mean, for real though, when you think of Colts, you think of the Manson.
You're
raps.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, fuck. Well, one of the things that I had found was this guy named Steven Hansen. I guess he's like known for doing a lot of research on cults and just like the mentality and the structure of a cult.
Chris Hansen's dad. Sit down.
Maybe it's Hansen. I don't know how to say his last name.
It's Henson.
Henson?
No.
I was like, no, shut up,
Just go,
guys.
Kayla.
Shut up, guys. It's called the BITE model, and it stands for behavioral control, information control, thought control, and emotional manipulation. And it like assesses each of those categories to see how far in depth does a cult go into like each category.
Did he rank them?
He does it for like different things. So we have a friend who grew up as a Mormon that obviously has left the church. And
Obviously.
Yeah, we can't say her name or she'll be
no, guys, I talked to her. They still come to her house and try to get her to join. They send her emails and phone calls. And she has like told them multiple times, I'm not interested. Don't reach out to me anymore. Don't come to my house. She like sent me a video screen record of them on her front doorstep.
Where does that cross the line between harassment at that point?
Right.
dead. Not for them. It's for religious purposes. So never.
They're truly, in their eyes,
They're
I guess,
spreading the
saving
good
their
word.
soul. Well, we just don't understand.
I thought the same thing too, though, because I was thinking like cold calls that people do, right? For
Yeah.
sales and whatnot.
I'm just following up.
But also,
Yeah.
if she has specifically said, don't contact me, don't come to my house, at what point is it like, okay, no, you really are harassing me now?
Yeah.
How do you,
How are you harassed by a 15-year-old on a moped?
On a bike, yeah.
Oh, white
on his
shirt,
bird.
the nicest person you've ever met.
Trying to give you a free book.
That's another thing, right? The guy, is it the Mormons who ride their bikes in the fucking suits and shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
They're
Who's the
fucking
Jehovah's Witness
so-
then?
Uh,
Do they walk? They don't ride bikes.
I think they're very similar, I think, the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons.
Jehovah's Witnesses are like the less fun Mormons. Like, there's no fun musical about Jehovah's Witnesses.
No.
No comedy.
They're just like, we're church, but fuck your birthday.
But also no birthday for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, shit. I read a statistic that 2/3 of cult members are going to be recruited by obviously someone you know. So like
Whoa.
coworker, family member, friends, because it's harder to say no. So even though you might not have been receptive to it, like, oh, I saw this flyer. But if
Oh, yeah.
Ross is saying, hey, do you want to come to this with me? And I'm like, it's a party. Let's go.
Of course
Yeah.
I'm going.
And then I'm there.
I
And
know you
every,
don't.
Everyone's mimicking. Oh, don't be sorry. Everyone's fucking mimicking it. You're like, I want to be a part of this.
I know you
they
don't
got
know
you.
this
This
little
sounds
girl,
like-
but you want to come to her party?
Exactly.
This just sounds like that pyramid scheme that everyone tried to get into in high school and selling energy drinks. It's like,
It
hey, you want to
works.
come to this cool
It,
party?
it
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah.
Well, just speaking of like at work,
We do
like,
have drinks.
there was a fucking random truck driver. So do you believe in God? I'm like, what the fuck? You should come to our church. We blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, no, thank you though.
I think we've talked about
Holy
it
shit,
before.
Travis.
I never seen him before ever.
Well, that's what they're told, though. Like
Yeah.
that is how you.
Evangelizing,
Yes,
dog.
there you go. Thank
Yeah.
you. This is a tough one.
Evangelism.
Can I come up with that word?
Right.
Holy shit, we could do a whole episode on that alone.
I was on a sales call one time, and I was in their house at their kitchen table, and I felt like I was held hostage, asking
Oh,
me.
I remember you
Yeah.
telling me about
If
this.
I would go to a Wednesday night service and they're like, oh, we could do puzzles together, all of this. I was like, I feel you just bought pest control service from me.
yeah.
I'm just stuck there.
Yeah.
I'm at your
Yeah.
house.
Refer to this episode down here because you do talk about that in an episode that we talked
Yeah,
about.
we
something.
Yeah.
It was so uncomfortable. I just can't escape how
Yeah.
weird it
No,
was.
it
And,
was-
I felt captive in their
Yeah.
house.
Fucking weird.
Makes me feel weird things, dude.
But so we all researched a different cult of some kind. Lightly researched.
So one thing that was surprising to me is when I think of like cult followers, I think of them being very weak, weird, all of those things, but they don't want the lonely, weird person. They want like the outgoing. They want them, and they're actually normally well educated.
Which is so crazy.
It's so interesting, but there's no education level to fit into like a sense of belonging.
I mean, the Trumpers.
Well,
Are
okay,
kind of a
I'm
cult.
not sure if you heard. I said that they were highly intelligent.
You want to leave that in?
Yep.
Man, it's so crazy without the fucking headphones.
It's
It's
so
so
weird.
trippy, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's a new way to
So
do
crazy.
this.
We'll get used to it.
Yeah.
But then the whole like comparison between cults and organized religion,
Yes.
and that was one. So
Yeah.
the difference between like a cult is they want to separate their members from where churches do. They want to bring you together. They want to gather.
they want
Yeah.
you to be together and be seen in the community.
Yeah.
Isn't this crazy? Because I'm like, let's go back to like we're pro church now, just because of cult.
Church good, cult bad.
I love it when we get together and oh, good morning, sir.
Find someone you don't know and make sure they've had a good day.
I hated it. I fucking hated that part
Yeah.
of church.
I got to a point where I was intentionally going to church late so that I could miss music and the handshakes. Like I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to introduce myself and pretend that we're friends. I don't fucking know you.
Yeah.
I might
It's like
think-
going to the movie theater and being like, "Hey man, I hope you're about to have a good time."
Yeah, I don't care if you do the local news. Who cares?
I don't care. I'm here to learn something.
Let's just start with Scientology,
Let's
dude.
do it then. So
Cool.
Ross is
Teaches that humans are immortal spirits called theatins.
Thetans, yeah.
Theatins. Theatins are said to have existed before the universe and lived countless lives.
so
If
incarnation.
you don't know. Yeah, basically.
I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
John Travolta is about all I know. Tom Cruise.
I would say Tom Cruise.
Auditing is used to uncover and neutralize trauma.
What is auditing?
Great
Auditing
question.
is the process of removing trauma and
Yeah.
things that bring you down, like that are negative to your mental health.
So it's kind of a different way of saying therapy.
Well, but they're very like anti-therapy is the whole thing. So
Interesting.
backing up just a hair.
Yeah.
So like this whole thing
This
was
is his Travis.
Yeah.
Start us off.
so this whole thing was started in the 50s by L. Ron Hubbard, who was just like a middling like science fiction writer.
Yeah.
And he was just like, well, this isn't going too well. I'm not making money off this. Let's start a church and
Pivot.
I'll write this story.
What you're
And-
describing is every religion and every cult ever. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, but like he started in the 50s. Like there were libraries readily accessible at that
Yeah.
point.
I
know.
Like it's
Holy
not like,
shit.
oh, we found, 2,000-year-old scriptures and shit. Like so
Savior mentality.
basically his whole thing was that, mental health, it was actually kind of like early on because like people didn't talk
self-help.
about like the concept of mental health, but
Yeah.
he wrote this book called Dianetics, and basically describes what you're saying is like we're thetans, and the key to solving mental health is this process of auditing oneself, and he lays out the process of doing so. But the process of doing so isn't like, hey, find a friend to confide in, share your feelings. It's like, hey, sign up for this tiered system. And the more classes you take, the closer you are to becoming like a true thetan or whatever.
And they have like actual classes that like you can pay a shit ton of money for.
Just gonna say, so it's not just time; it's money.
Oh, it's very much
super
money.
like. You didn't want to talk about like the 1% can only get it. Only the 1% can take like these certain classes or whatever to get this rank basically in this cult.
You
That's
have to
insane.
give hundreds
It's
of
crazy.
thousands of dollars to get to like the upper level classes.
Yeah. And
And
you
your
wanna-
master's degree Scientology classes.
It's an upper level cult, which makes them feel elitist.
Yeah,
You're buying your salvation.
Yes.
basically.
That's totally what that sounds like.
Pretty
Is
much.
it a heaven?
Kind of. It's
Or this sounds like a program at this point.
Okay, this is the planet ownership. This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one.
To own a planet.
so
I'm interested.
Okay, it implies beliefs imply that Theatans once created or governed worlds, though this is not framed as literal planet owner. The
Yeah.
ultimate reward is always future facing. More knowledge is promised at the next level. That's Scientology.
It's basically it. So the whole story he wrote was that there's this alien named Xenu who
Xenu.
2 billion years ago came to Earth and then shot a bunch of thetans at the Earth, just like put people down on the planet, and then proceeded to
Like in disguise.
like they were just there, like existing. I don't know.
Just some sci-fi shit.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
And then he decided to drop hydrogen bombs on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and kill them all. And
Get the dinosaurs.
So we were all those past lives when he put us
Okay.
on the planet, and now we're just back, and
Somehow
some of our
we-
trauma is based on our past lives of before we got blown up by hydrogen bombs.
What the fuck, dude?
It's a little bit of karma and incarnation.
Would he have thought of that before World War II? No.
Would he have thought about it if he became a successful writer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great question.
Probably
That is a
not.
great- yeah.
Like, I'm always so intrigued at how they get started. Like, not even so much the aspects of the cult,
yeah.
but what happened?
Okay.
What happened to you to do this?
Okay, we're
know.
popcorning to me then.
Yeah, we can
So-
pop around.
Yes. Okay. So the one that I've really looked into was, I'm going to say it wrong all the time. His name is Tony. So I want to say Tony Alamo, but it's Alamo. Like,
Lamo.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Lamo. I'm going to say it wrong the entire time because Tony Alamo just sounds better in my head.
Tony, there's cowboy boots that are Tony Llama.
Tony
That's all part of
Alamo.
it.
Yeah, fuck. It's so
Fundraising.
hard.
It's connected. But
Anyway, okay, so the way mine got started, Tony and Susan got married, not their real names. Tony's real name is Bernie, and he changed it because he thought Tony just sounded better,
I mean, Birdie.
Doesn't it?
right? And Susan changed her name. She was one of 6 kids. Her name was Edith, and she came from a family where all the kids were named some variation of her dad. Her dad's name was Edmund. She had a brother named Ed, and then a sister that was Edna. She was Edith. Like, it was just a bunch of Eds. That's what their names were. And she changed her name from Edith to Susan. She was a con artist. So she used to tell people that she had terminal cancer, and if they would pray hard enough for her, that she would keep living. She never fucking had cancer. Never had it.
of course not.
This is how my cult that I looked up got started. It was her that started it, even though it's called the Tony Alamo cult. She's the one that started it, not him. He just
Interesting.
lived longer than her.
About when was this?
This
thing?
got started in the 1970s in Arkansas.
They didn't have many extracurricular activities, all right?
Yeah. I was going like this. They were definitely getting high.
Started in Arkansas, and their whole thing was they went out and got people, again, religion. But it all started from she was a con artist and wanted money, and that's how this got started. And then she met him. They clicked really well, decided to go in on it together. And so they said that God talked to Susan and then she used him as a speaker because she was too sick to speak in front of people. But if everyone would pray hard enough, she might get better.
This is damn near the plot of Righteous Gemstones.
Is it?
When did that come out? Do you know?
A couple years
70s?
ago, right?
5 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking of the Warrens instantly. I don't know why, but your house is haunted. Oh my god! If you know who the Warrens are, they're the paranormal the fucking
The Conjuring
the
people.
Conjuring
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the Warrens.
so crazy.
Yeah.
You said you just want to know how people get started. Like mine was, she really was a con artist. And then she just took it even bigger and was like, what if we were in control of a cult?
Yeah.
Finding an opportunity.
That's crazy.
You're going to be in charge, but I'm actually going to be in charge.
You're right.
Yeah.
I
She
just-
never actually told them that.
It's just good branding, you know?
Well-
Cults are a male dominated field, and she understood.
She did.
But what's crazy is, so she was lying, right? Telling everyone that she had cancer. She ended up getting cancer. I mean, years
That's
later.
karma.
So I wrote it down. She ended up getting cancer and dying from it in 82. So it's been about 12 years now that this has been going on. She died in 82. Tony Alamo kept her body in his house in a shrine and made the people come and circle her and pray. And if they prayed hard enough, they'd be able to resurrect her because she was a direct link to God.
Oh my gosh.
He kept her dead body in his house for over a fucking year. And even kids, like little kids, made them come and pray over her. And then when she wouldn't raise
We're
up,
professional podcasters.
obviously,
Was it just like rotting, or did he have her embalmed at least, or something?
I have no
There's
idea.
no way.
Oh, yeah. She's
There's
probably
no
just
way.
rotting away, dude.
They were actually praying the smell away.
That's what was really happening. I guess about a year into it was when it was like, it finally smelled too bad. He finally moved her into,
That's crazy.
what are those big ones called in cemeteries? I want to call it a mausoleum.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. He put her in one of those and he was like, she's still going to come back. Well, she just needs to go away so she can be in total
In a
peace.
tomb.
She's going to come out like Jesus.
Right.
right.
That's exactly, yeah.
So what was the basis of their cult? What was their religion?
They claimed that they were just like believers of God.
Like they're just prophets and follow
Yes,
them.
they were just prophets. God spoke directly to them. And their big thing was, it goes back to that BITE model of like behavior, info, manipulation. So their biggest thing was that God spoke to Tony and Susan. So if you didn't do the things that they said,
That's how they all start.
you
God
had to
spoke
get
me.
punished. If you didn't get punished, you were going straight to hell. And so people in this cult would tell on each other and then they would get beat publicly in front of the group as a like, okay, now we're okay. Like we're good because I got beat. So I'm not a sinner anymore.
I mean, that's what it's like in Handmaid's
It's
Tale.
so crazy.
Well, the one story that we watched, it was like the son was hitting the mom because he told on the mom or something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like this guy made her son slap him.
And that
Slap
was
her. Sorry.
that was one of the things, because I listened to a lot of different podcasts on this. And before we had even ever planned this podcast, I used to listen to a podcast called Cult Leader, like a 2-liter pop. And that's how I originally heard about this cult. What's wild is I used to know a girl who is a survivor of this cult. She was a kid. Her mom was in this cult and then they got out when
So she grew up seeing abuse. That was normal
she's
to her.
one of 6 because they didn't believe in birth control, and her older sisters, lots of them were abused because child brides were a thing in this cult. And it's
there's a law of God.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Through the help of mushrooms and really good therapists,
She's never been to
She's okay.
therapy. She's never been to therapy.
I have
She's
no idea.
she's not okay.
Has she ever heard of Dianetics?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
That's Scientology.
God, this is gonna
Dianetics?
be an editing nightmare.
Did you already say that word? Oh,
What's the thing though? Like the little chant that they had, if they were like thinking a really bad thought, they would have to say this
fuck,
thing
that's
out loud.
right.
So if someone nearby heard them say this thing, that means they knew that they were thinking something naughty or whatever.
yeah. It was
you have
something
that?
like no sinners here. I didn't write it down.
Oh, damn it.
I didn't write it down.
But
There was like a little saying that they were supposed to whisper out loud to themselves
Yeah.
of like, I don't want to think these thoughts because I know they're not good thoughts. And it was, if someone else heard you saying it, they would like run off and tell Tony.
Yeah, I wish Tony would put it in my ass.
Exactly.
Dude, for real.
Okay, one more crazy thing for kids, and then someone else can jump in. They had what was called the Board of Education. It was a cricket board with holes drilled into it, and that's what they beat the shit out of kids with. And based on how bad you
Aerodynamic,
were,
baby.
right? Based on how bad you were, that decided how many swats you got. And it was always an adult that was doing it to like kids. And if you
Power.
didn't hit them hard enough, like Tony expected you to hit this kid with everything
Yeah.
you had. If you didn't do it hard enough, he would get to do it to you.
Well, it just reminds me of like all of our fucking parents growing up, how they all get like beat in school and shit. Remember how that was a
Yeah.
fucking normal thing?
That was a normal thing to do.
They thought it was normal to beat us then.
I mean, I think even when we were growing up, it was still like a fear. You never know.
We had
Honestly.
a paddle at our house. I don't remember ever getting hit with it, but
Yeah.
we had a paddle in
Yeah.
our house. Like, I just. So mine started in the 70s. 2012 is like when he died, but supposedly there are still people out there. There's a there's a helpline that you can call. Like, well, we don't have a physical location right now, but
I bet there's still believers too.
yeah, there
though.
are. That's what's crazy.
And it wasn't until like what? Yeah. Like the 2000s, he got arrested, right?
If you look it up, he used to make bedazzled jean jackets that were really, really popular in the 80s and the
Didn't know
90s.
that.
Really popular.
It's like Tommy Wiseau, where he fucking owned a jean store before he made the room. That's how he got all that money, because he owned a jean
What?
store. Yeah.
I have never heard.
I didn't know that. That's
how he
crazy.
That's how he made that movie all on his own, because he fucking owned a really awesome fucking jean
people
store
bought 'em.
in fucking San Francisco.
He
That
did
used to
it.
be a thing, though.
So fucking
Jeans are
awesome.
where it's at. Now it's sweats.
Yeah, but people loved jeans in the
Weren't-
90s.
How much did they were like very expensive.
Oh yeah, they,
Right?
they were
Like-
high end. Like Dolly Parton used to buy a lot of country singers used
A
to
lot
buy
of-
He
them.
was that guy.
Yeah, like
Yes.
yeah, a lot of
The
Holly.
guy who made all the fancy,
all the
Western,
fancy bedazzled
all these
Western
celebrities,
jackets.
dude.
Oh
That's
my
him.
god, dude!
Kayla.
And they knew
That's him.
that he was a part of this cult and they were still supporting him.
At that time, he wasn't advertising child brides. So yes, and he used to be a big fat fucking liar, obviously. He told people that he helped produce for the Beatles, Van Halen, and there was one other group. He has a song out and he's like, I'm just a British boy and she's my Yankee girl. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad.
I know that one. Yeah,
Yeah, you heard that one.
it's on my playlist.
Yeah.
I
dude.
heard it when you pulled up in the car.
Yeah,
But all those jean jackets got made on his compound in Arkansas.
So free labor because they were making them.
Correct. And they were a
Always.
religion, so they weren't paying taxes. And that's the first time that the police started looking at him, was because someone finally brought up, like, hey, pretty sure this is labor, like, laws being not followed. And so he got taxed, like back taxed, and he went on the run for 2 years. And that was like, now the police are watching you with the IRA. And then someone came forward about the child bride. I just fucking money and sex, guys.
It
incredible.
really is the exploitation of the labor.
Which
I mean,
is
that's
crazy.
like with the FLDS community. They are so fucking rich, but they have these compounds, and you have, it's not just adults. You have these
What's
children,
FLDS?
fundamentalists of Latter-day Saints.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
FLDS fields.
That's fucking freaky,
Dude.
though.
Latter day Saints. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But
What-
because that's the only way you're going to get to heaven is if you show your worth and you work for all of this.
You have to work for God.
Majority of these are all exploitive, dude. Just like fucking do this for me, then maybe we might do this for you. You know what I
Well,
mean?
all for one person.
Yeah.
Also, that's why it's kind of interesting with Scientology, though, because all of this is like exploiting people to make money. And I mean, that's doing it too, but it's not making them do labor.
actually.
Oh, this is
So it is exploiting people for money and saying you have to pay, but
Right.
obviously not everyone that
That's high
comes
level
to the
education.
church is like wanting, like they don't have money, right?
Sure.
So if you're poor, what they do is they have you
There it
sign
is.
They tell you
a
you're
contract for 1 billion years for this life and every life you have after this, that you're going to work for
What?
the organization. And so these guys, they're working at their, fancy facilities, their big Scientology retreat thing in LA where all the celebrities go. They're working there. They say they make like 25 to $50 a week.
What
Like-
the fuck?
Are they taken care of? Like they are they given housing?
I
Like,
fucking love it.
they sleep in dormitory type. Like it's not, they say it's like working 16, 17-hour days and stuff. Like it's all just in service of, Master L. Ron Hubbard or whatever.
Yeah.
Miss Dale Ron.
I like the Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah, it's wild that they just get away with it. But you were saying that guy went on the run because of tax evasion.
Originally,
right?
that was the first time. Yeah.
So this guy, L. Ron Hubbard, they had a whole system built out. Not only are they like this big church and their money making scheme, but they're also like a private espionage organization thing. So
And everyone knew
basically-
exactly what that was.
So for a while, one of their tenets was like, we're going to control like the information that, is discussed about us and
Right,
what the
right.
government has on us. So this dude's wife has like a team and they would like break into IRS buildings and government buildings and stuff
Holy
and just like
shit.
destroy information.
Holy shit.
So they did this multiple
What
times.
the fuck?
And finally they got caught. And,
This is before computers, obviously.
yeah. So like this handful of them get arrested. The wife gets in trouble. I think she was in jail for like almost 5 years or something.
Yeah.
But then L. Ron Hubbard wasn't specifically indicted, but or he didn't get arrested or something because he went on the run. He has a fleet of ships and he went out to sea and just lived out on the ocean for like 2 years. Like,
Why is 2 years
I
the
love
magic
that.
number?
I fucking love it, dude.
they
That's
had like their
crazy.
own navy. They all wore like fucking cutesy
Dude,
little navy
if I had-
costumes and stuff.
Amazing.
If I had my own religion, I'd be like, dude, yeah, for 8 billion years, sign your contract right here. Like, dude, you're fucking in. If that person's willing to sign that, dude, like you have so much control over this person.
Yeah,
sorry.
you own that person.
If you can
signed?
convince someone
Yeah,
to
dude.
sign a contract for 1 billion years,
Yo, yeah.
fucking congratulations.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Fucking
More money for me.
wild.
That is that.
It's modern day slavery.
It's crazy.
I mean, that's what that is.
I mean, that's what prisons are right now as
well,
well.
fuck.
Yeah, this is like voluntary.
Very true.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Latter-day Saints.
That one is.
Yeah.
I watch almost every documentary on
Yeah.
that.
Let's talk about it, dog.
So, well, the Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey,
Yeah.
that one it just makes me cry that there's 14-year-old brides. So Rulon Jeff is the one who started it, and he's the prophet, and he wasn't supposed to die. And here's what happens. They fucking die.
Weird. People
Crazy,
die.
right? And guess what they have to
Huh.
do? Pivot their whole fucking religion.
Weird.
And but they've already conditioned them to do whatever they say. So I don't think maybe didn't have underage brides, but then he would appoint brides. So
Fuck, why is it always that?
Ross's Worth would have plural wives, right? So if it was a way for people to like be in good graces too.
Interesting.
So
This is just Handmaid's Tale again.
Yeah. Almost, dude.
And that's how one guy could
Wow.
have 60 children.
that's so crazy.
I don't know about Rulon, but so his son took over. One of his sons from his
Right.
multiple wives.
Right.
And
The one that was okay with everything.
The reason he was special is because he was basically a preemie baby. And so he was special because of that. And he was always seen special in his mother's and his father's eyes. So once he passed, he dwindled away. Or, he was right there. He was in control of everything.
Man.
So he, through time, appointed himself. He's the new prophet. And then
Of course he is.
Uh-huh.
Of course
Right.
he is.
Keep that money in the family, baby.
But it's just
Profit is actually genetically passed down.
Oh, I heard that once.
but only to one.
You see
and
the
if you're a
patterns.
premium,
Oh
Right.
my God. Jesus.
Pattern.
and his bride,
And his bride.
we're all his bride.
Dude, when your pastor comes out and on a string down from the second floor. Get out of that church right now.
Mega churches are wild.
They
the
are
amount
weird.
of money.
That could
weird.
be its own.
That could be its own
podcast.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It is.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up. Don't talk about it. Don't say the good stuff.
Coming up on our next episode.
Organized religion.
Yeah. We're already doing a terrible job, so I love it.
This is not. It's mediocre.
But Kayla, you had
Yeah.
said about people in neighboring towns. So
Yeah.
people next to it, so they interviewed them, and some of are like, no, something's going on. Go check on them.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, religious, like cults, whatever you want to call it, they're still protected.
Yes, they were.
And then it got out that they were child brides. And they're asking people, and they're like, well, that's their religion. That's an
That's so
insane
fucking
thing to say. Well, everyone's different. They're 14 fucking years
Yeah.
old. And this
They're
is
not consenting.
This is gonna be a rare case where I fucking shit on women. I understand, like, the control. Is it? Thank you.
Yeah, get it right on your face.
He's trying to control me.
Yeah.
So
Ethan, the mic, brother, the
I just want to make sure this is heard loud and clear.
Yeah.
all right, you guys ready?
Here we go.
The fact that the men are so controlling, right? They are everyone shut the fuck up.
It was just like the perfect timing of the sound, dude, to me.
Okay. Child brides.
Child brides. So the men are, one of the child brides, she was like, I can't forgive my mother. Never in a million years would I ever allow my 14-year-old. Like, it's gross enough to
go fuck a 70-year-old.
18-year-old, but yeah, 14 and you're exactly right. Like, they, depending on when you're like developing, like, you're just figuring out like who you are. Your body's changing. They're like, yep, of age.
Why do they all have to be like that?
Yep.
Why does it always start like that?
I just can't imagine having like the sexual desire for that age.
No.
Like, that is.
None of us hopefully could never imagine that.
Can I see your search history? But it's again,
It's so
and just like we
crazy.
said, it's they looking for these ways for it to happen, and just
And
like
justify it.
Groomers, outside of a cult, they're
Yeah.
going to take positions of vulnerable to around children.
Woody
Oh my
Allen.
gosh. None of you guys like to read, but if you're listening to us and you like to read, Karen Slaughter did a book that was great. And I was so conflicted because it was a girl and a guy and he was grooming her, but he didn't realize that he was doing it. It's so interesting because it's told from her perspective and his perspective. Fuck. Eventually I'll find the cover and then you can put a little picture of it because we do have some people who like to read it. And that's a great, twisted, fucked up book.
I might do a little audio of that.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. You're just like, I don't know what to think. Sorry.
I also like the different perspectives part too.
I know what to think in this case. Those guys are assholes and they're fucked
I
up.
don't need told.
Poor Celine Dion, you know?
Julia, you could be fucking leading something
Shut
right
the
now.
fuck up, okay?
Wait, we haven't even talked about Mormons yet.
Yeah,
Have
we
we?
did.
Wait,
Oh,
just a little bit.
okay, you're making fun of me. Gotcha.
No, no.
No.
I was just thinking of like the 14-year-old kid said, I know where the golden tablets are, and starts a fucking religion.
Oh yeah, that's how that started. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Just some 14-year-old kid in the 1800s.
Wrote his own
Started the
book.
Mormons.
We found him in a hat or something, right?
And
that-
with goggles.
Yeah.
Like, and only he could read it.
And only he
Yeah,
could read
only
it.
he could translate it.
Yep.
Go
And
get
then-
fucked.
And people believed it.
Yep.
And his translation of his
Believe.
books has become, for Mormons, viewed more sacred than the Bible, which has lasted longer and was wrote by multiple people, not just one 14-year-old.
Yeah, you know what? He was a fucking thug. He was a criminal. Can you fucking believe that, you guys?
You're following a criminal.
And then the spin-offs from this one man.
God damn. It is so crazy.
Spin-off of Plural Wives.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my gosh.
incredible, dude.
Money. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
But also, Mormon jokes are always a lot of fun too. Like they can't have sex before they're married, so they just lay on.
Why are they always
Do you
withhold
remember
sex?
that?
Soaking.
Soaking.
Oh my god,
Scientology.
that's so crazy to me.
It's just a fun group activity.
It's just a
Friday
group
night.
activity.
That's right. You fuck it her in the butt.
No, he didn't. His penis just happened to hit her in the butt because
You shake the bed, right?
That's right. Oh,
because
is that
their
what that
friend
is?
just shook the bed too hard.
As long as you're not thrusting, then it's not a sin. dude.
Exactly.
Right.
As long as
And you
you
cannot get an STD.
you can't.
Obviously.
Go shop.
I think we're done here.
I think so.
We done here?
I'm
I
done.
love.
Hey,
This is so much fun.
don't join a cult. If you want to be a pedophile,
Yeah.
don't do that either.
You see what happened in fucking Jonestown or
Yeah.
Waco? Waco's the only other one I would have talked about. And
Oh.
I don't even know if that's like a cult, but like,
I don't know about
Give
that.
us a synopsis of it.
so it's like they're a religious compound in Waco, Texas, and they all like live together in this big pole barn building. And then the government basically said, "Hey, we think you're, assaulting children and stuff."
They
So-
stepped in. Then no other time.
Well, and it was a big deal because like it wasn't, they were being told that they were assaulting children or something. So
Yeah.
the government came in and they brought like military in.
Damn.
And they defended themselves. So there was like a war. Like,
Oh,
on
shit.
this compound.
That's
Oh, shit.
yep.
They made a little docu-series, a short series about this, but it's kind of a
That's fucking
controversial
crazy.
thing.
Yeah. I don't really know
Forgot.
about that.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know about that either.
That's actually what we're gonna watch after this.
Perfect.
No.
Fuck Neil Brain. Fuck that guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to
you.
the You Feel Me Dog Cult. Yeah.
Now
If you want to
part
give
of
us money, you can, but we don't expect you to.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button, everybody.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
Found it.
Scotch, you
Got him.
fucking ruined the vibe, bro.
You
No, he
did.
didn't. It's not possible.
Yeah, he's dying.